Te has dado un payá tú al, al overlay. Hmm. Ya está, eso es cosas. Son los loots que están mal. Qué guapo soy. Oh. No sé si me acuerdo cómo se jugaba esto. Subir la casa de amor te lleva. Ya estamos con esto, es verdad tú. Tengo todas las cosas.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Necesita agua, mala suerte. ¿Es aquí?
Strickland's project could
Sí,
be
es
dangerous.
aquí.
I have a mind to report it to Dr. Ackroyd.
A ver, ¿qué hacemos? ¿Le damos la medicación a ese Adri, güey? ¿Le damos la medicación al Toreu o le delatamos y ahí a los chivatos gitanos? Decimos, ay, mira el payo, lo que está haciendo con su vida. Robar es la forma más rápida de hacerse rico, que lo sepáis. No sé, hace un montón que no hago directo, Adri.
¿Te dejo un poco más?
Yo tengo merendola. Ay, la merendolilla, mamacita. Bueno. Bueno. A ver. Quita hambre. Eso de andar dando medicación por ahí, tío. Vamos a ver dónde está lo primero. Faltan ingredientes, ¿sí? Van a faltar ingredientes. Vale, espera. A tomar por culo. Ya está. No te pongas nervioso. Te pongas nervioso.
Never could keep anything from her. How can we be sure we're making a difference?
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And
Good
good
evening.
evening.
Good
To you,
evening.
Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
Adri, ¿cuándo vas a empezar con el del scroll, tío?
I have managed to improve the mixture by diluting it. Have you ever heard of Sir Joseph Francis Olive? or the placebo effect?
No, I don't think so. Why?
A placebo is a substance or procedure that has no actual physical effect.
You made a placebo of my project. Why?
Research has established that a placebo, as long as the subject believes in the effect, can provoke a positive physiological
¿Qué haces todavía en el pueblo, tío? No sé para qué pilláis fibras si estás todo el día en el pueblo, loco.
To what? Administer the placebo and see what occurs?
Something like that, yes.
Well, I'm a bit surprised, but I trust you, Dr. Reed. Please take the key to my cabinet and put this placebo there for future use.
¿Cómo que si no te aviso? ¿Hola?
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Coloca la medicación en el despacho del médico. Está arriba el despacho. Pero tío, pues a ver, ¿cuánto lleva el coche jodido? ¿Que le habéis prendido fuego o algo? Ah, que igual no lo sabéis, Adri, pero cuando se estropea el coche tienes que llevarlo al taller, ¿eh? Si lo dejáis ahí fuera de casa no se arregla, tío. A mí me costó 3 años saberlo, pero oye, al final...
It's locked. At least Strickland can't kill anyone with this formula. It's locked.
Mira, lo cierra todo con llave, mierda, para que no le robe. Pues te robo esto, tío, ¿eh? ¿Ves tú? Toma por culo, te quedas sin papeles. Pero el taller que está cerrado, tío. ¿Para qué tengo que ir a la iglesia, tío? A ver. No sé quién es este tío, pero está hecho una... Tiene migraña, vamos a curarle la migraña. A ver. Vamos a arreglarle la migraña al señor. Comprar un coche de segunda mano, tío, es... Uf. Una migraña. Párate, venga. ¿Y ahora quién tengo que buscar? ¿Cómo se llama? Oswald Thatcher. Estamos en... No sé dónde. En el hospital, vale. Si veis a los guales, avisar, ¿eh? Telma, el otro toro... No sé quién era. Ahora mismo el que... No, al final van a estar todos sanos, ya verás. ¿Hola? Uy. Un patinete y a volar, tú. Aquí está, el Osvaldo. Ven aquí, Osvaldo.
Good evening.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Do you need medical attention?
Don't get me wrong, sir. I'm grateful for what you've done, but I've never felt comfortable with doctors.
I'm certain you have your reasons. But let me assure you, I'm not like other doctors you may have consulted with.
It is true. You risked your life to save me, after all. It would be impolite to refuse your counsel.
Goodbye, Mr. Thatcher. Try to take care of yourself.
A ver, no penséis que lo estoy salvando porque soy buena persona, ¿vale? Los estoy salvando para luego matarlos. Ya se le fue la pinza. Ya se bugueó la Adri, tío. Pues Adri, tío, póntelo a actualizar aunque sea por la noche, tío. Para echarte unas viciadillas. Nosotros estamos ya en el nivel... No me acuerdo, tío, 11, 12, 13... Yo qué sé, tío, me voy inventando sobre la marcha. El Elder. ¿Cómo salto el muro, tío? No soy mexicano. Soy yo, jodido. ¿Cómo llego hasta aquí, tío?
¿Sabes bien?
No sé cómo pasar esto. Y repetí, a ver. No sé entrar ahí, tío. A ver, es que nos mira por encima del hombro. Somos enanos, ¿vale? Tampoco. Es con que mire normal ya nos ve por encima del hombro. Y tú más que nadie deberías de estar acostumbrada a eso, ¿eh? No digo nada. Vaya chinazo, tío, que tengo con el mierdas este. Uy, creo que ya sé dónde es. Creo que era por las cloacas. Te acaba de pasar la mano por la cara, no digo nada. Por lo contrario, pues fui por ahí. Pero... por aquí tampoco es. Por cierto, tenéis el sonido de Paco, ¿eh? De Paco, Paquito, Paco. Voy a ir por aquí, pero no creo que sea por aquí, a ver. A ver, vas a empezar tú. No me acuerdo que de los controles. Hombre, que hostia me ha dado. Me revienta la vida. Me revienta la vida. El Paco, 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 sí.
Paco, 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 que mi Paco, 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 Paco.
Paco, 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 que mi Paco, 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 Paco. ¿Qué hace ese tío raro? Ya gracias que están puestos ahí abajo, Adri. Ahora tengo sed. Así, voy a ir a beber, ¿eh? No os pongáis nerviosos. Que tengo sed. Ahora vengo, ahora vengo.
Paco, 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 que mi Paco, 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 Paco.
Vale, ya podemos matar. A ver. ¿Era por aquí? Voy a contarle quién manda a este. Me he equivocado, tío. O sea, me he equivocado, no. Quería morder al pavo y una mierda rata, pues lo que tiene. Qué asco de rata, tío. Molestándome. Ojo, ¿y este pavo? Mira aquí, ven, que te voy a enseñar. Mira que pasa 13-14, brother. Me humilla el calvo. Me humilla el San Paoli, tío. Que me humilla el San Paoli, brother. Pues por aquí tampoco era, ¿eh? Pues paso de hacer la misión, tío. Un distrito sano. A no ser... Es que... Ese no creo que sea en el edificio ese. Buah, tío, qué perecísima. Es que está debajo, tío. Por aquí no puedo entrar. Por ahí no puedo pasar. Lo único sería entrar aquí y bajar al sótano, ¿eh? Total. ¿Quién dijo miedo viendo hospitales? Están abajo. Más les vale que estén abajo, si no. Ven aquí. Un gorrino salvaje. Mira este. Con la pata estirada. Quieto, Mi escudo para siempre. Se acabó, aquí mando yo. Hace calor, hace calor. Vale, ¿tienes muertos este coleguita, no? O,
It's locked.
qué susto me da un reflejo, tío. A ver, vamos a coger. Como salga y tenga que reventarte a hostias, a ver. La causa de la muerte.
Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of
Los que le ahogaron. Pues no, por Dios.
The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error.
Voy a tener una charla con él, pero ya le voy a insultar. Me cago en calle y agorrino. Hostia, ya, pesaditos que sois, ¿eh? Hala, me voy de aquí. Pues se acabó la charla. Mira, se han llevado el cuerpo que dejé aquí tirado. ¿A quién tengo que hablar? Interroga a dos tíos, vale, a ver. Winnet y Corcoran. Oh, estás ahí. Estáis los dos aquí. Voy a empezar contigo.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Que hubiesen estudiado. Hasta mañana.
Tell me what Dr. Tippett did. I know his mistake caused a patient's death.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippett would have been fired from this hospital. I could not let that happen.
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct concerning patients, Nurse Brannigan.
Look around you, Dr. Reed. Do you really think we can afford to lose a brilliant practitioner like Dr. Tippett in our situation?
I can't say I approve of what you did. But as a field surgeon, I know that some situations require you to bend the rules.
I'm not proud of what I've done, but to contain the epidemic must be our priority. So we can't afford to lose.
La próxima que aprendan a hablar en un idioma, tío.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Quieta, quieta. ¿Dónde está el tío? Se ha escapado. ¿Dónde estás? Corcoran, tío puta. Se ha pirado para que no me lo coma, tú. Míralo ahí dentro. Mira lo escondido, tío, qué gitano, ¿eh? Oye tú.
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Corcoran, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
Why not stop practicing?
Are you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since then.
Who was this patient?
I don't know. Some sick man from the docks, maybe a fisherman. I had no time to talk with him.
Normal que no pudieses hablar con él si lo mataste, cabrón. Yo lo encubriré, pero porque me caes tú bien, cabrón.
I will cover for you, Dr. Tippett, by keeping what happened to Mr. Connor to myself.
I don't know what to say, actually. I can't exactly force you to become my accomplice.
You didn't force me. This is my decision to make. I believe you're still of use to the hospital, considering the situation.
Then I can make you this promise. As soon as the epidemic is eradicated, I will resign.
What will you do after your resignation? Do you have a plan?
I always fancied visiting Cyprus. Such a beautiful island.
¿No prefieres un
I
helado?
could buy a house there, by the sea. Read poetry and wait for death.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Guay, a ver. Que yo me entere. Todo easy peasy, ¿no? Hecho. Y de aquí no hay. Y de aquí me queda todo. Aquí tantos reventados, tío. Aquí solo hay uno jodido que tiene agotamiento. Y aquí tantos reventados también, tío. Crítico, pues normal que esté crítico, tío. Es que se van a morir, cabrones. Neuralgia, hola. A ver. ¿Y el agua con hielo que la quita para siempre? Lista que eres una lista. Hombre, ya, A ver, voy a hacer curas para todos aquellos. Están en la B, ¿Tank o Tang? Porque tanque es un tanque, tío. A ver, lo primero es saber... Vaya paliza que tiene tú, ya vendrás ya. Ya vendrás ya, hombre. A ver, este tío se está curando, ¿no? Sí, recuperándose. Agotamiento. 2 agotamientos, 3 agotamientos, 4 agotamientos. Vamos a hacer 4 agotamientos, venga. Cuatro agotamientos. Tengo 2 resfriados y 2 cefaleas. Había uno con neuralgia, venga. Puede curar. ¿Quieres aprenderlo? Mierda seca. Bueno, este me está timando. A ver. Neuralgia, resfriado, migraña. 2 resfriados. Una neuralgia y una migraña. 2 resfriados. Una migraña. Y ahora necesito opio y ergotamina. Que le folle, no tengo. Vámonos de aquí. Porque tengo una marca en el mapa allí todo en Cuenca, tío. Pero muy en Cuenca. Necesito opio, Adri. Vete sacando las plantitas. Aquí... Por prescripción médica nos las vamos a fumar. ¿Este es malo? ¿Bueno? Voy a ir despacito, suavecito. Vaya, que me has visto, gitano. ¿Qué dice? Pero si es el cura. Ay, que me ha dado un todo el culo, tío. Oye. Mira que me tiran humo. No vendrán, ¿no? Pero ¿por qué vienes? No vengas. No vengas. ¿Para qué vienes? Hola, baja. ¿No? ¿No bajas? Miedica. Son polvitos. Sí, soy yo. Que te mueras, pesado de mierda, que te mueras, coño, ya. Joder, loco. Que no vale disparar, hombre, que yo no puedo. Vaya tú. Yo no veo Coca-Cola tampoco, tú. Está bien para tomar una de vez en cuando, en plan una al mes. Pero una Coca-Cola pequeña, tampoco te flipes, ¿eh? ¿Cómo que no, Adri? Fuiste a decir, creo que es la única que se puede mezclar con agua, tío. Pero es que... Creo que es la única bebida que puedes mezclarla con agua. Tú la pides en un bar y no te matan, tío. ¿Por dónde coño tengo que ir, tío? Es para lo contrario, brother. Pero bueno, tengo que salir por aquí. El whisky lo rebajas con agua, ¿eh? Con bourbon, sí. O con bourbon no lo sé, la verdad. Pero con whisky fijo. Qué pesado eres, cabrón. Te gusta a ti disparar, ¿eh? Bueno, ya estamos. ¡Ay, que viene! ¡Ay, que viene! Ya por el pesado este, tú ya me tocó la moral. Mire, si hay otro aquí, tío. ¿Hola? Pesaditos sois, hostia, ya, ¿eh? Tenéis amargado, tío. ¡Ay, que me da! ¡Ay, que me da! ¡Para! Duele, ¿eh? ¿Qué pensabas? Que no te daba. Con la lucecita de mierda, loco. Alumbro yo, ni que fuera un conejo dándome las largas, el cabrón. Ya está el pesadito con la linternita en los cojones. Sí, que voy a acercarme yo con tus mierda linternita. Pero bueno. Y ella el pesado, ¿eh? Voy a poner un bar de zumos, tío. No sé, está ahí con su mierda linterna, tío. ¡Ay, ratitas!
I have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this. This is despicable.
Menuda merienda me he pegado aquí. Los mojitos escocíos. Campa. ¿Quién está metiendo ruido ahí abajo? A ver, que me entere yo. Otro cura, tío, pero ¿qué mierda hace con su vida los curas? ¿Qué coño quieres tú, mierda cura? Mira, ya vine con la mierda la toma por culo de aquí. Oh, ya sé. Para. Ahí, paliza al cura, venga, paliza al cura. Yo voy aquí a robar. Mira el pedazo de galomán allí. Paso de ir por abajo, tío. Uy, que voy a coger la mierda esa. Coge el libro, tío de mierda. Cógelo, tío, y corre por tu vida.
This is not a place for you, sir.
¿Me estás hablando a mí?
Over there.
¿Me estás hablando a mí?
Vermin.
Te vas a enterar. Como te esquivo y te meto en todo el hocico, cabrón. Y ahora, bollicao para mí. ¡Aduque! Y voló. Ay, sí. A ver. Tengo que ir a la iglesia. Vamos a la iglesia. Tengo que salvar a mucha gente aquí, que está toda la peña reventada. Tú estás sano, tío. El único sano... Otro sano, ¿pero de qué vais, tío? Otro sano, toda la peña reventada, tío. Y me encuentro los únicos sanos que hay, en serio. Toda la peña reventada, tío. Y los únicos sanos... me los encuentro. Pues... tachi. Un gato de cabra. Mira, mira, aquí hay uno. Ven aquí, chaval. Pobrecillo tú. Ven. Ven que te cure.
You again. What do you want this time?
Have you recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
I saw her wandering the streets. Yesterday, I think. She didn't recognize me. People say she's lost it. It's a sad story.
Can I offer you my medical expertise, Mr. Peterson?
Keep your medicines for others.
Toma,
There's a
anda.
thin line between pride and stupidity, sir. Please take this medication. You'll feel better.
All right. I'll take it then. It's not like I don't appreciate the gesture.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Siguiente, tú. Ven aquí, anda.
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you? Do you need help, sir?
To be honest, I'd prefer you take a look at my stuff. I'd rather be rich and sick than the contrary.
I don't quite agree, but I won't argue with you. Please, take this. You'll feel better.
Really? Free? Don't take it personally, but charity usually comes at a price. You...
Llorica.
Right then. Show me what
A ver,
you
¿qué
have.
tiene? A ver, ¿tienes opio? ¿Tienes opio? Sí, ¿verdad? Dame tu opio. Y necesitaba algo más que esto de aquí. Dámelo también. Hala. A tu casa. ¿Quién hay ahí? Recuperándose. Tú, sanete, ¿eh? Ese día te curé. Pringaillo. Bueno, ¿quién hay ahí? ¿Quién hay? ¿Quién hay ahí? ¿Y aquí? Mejor me voy. Mejor... sí, mejor. A ver, cura. Estás agotado,
Good
loco.
evening, Mr. Whittaker.
It's Father Whittaker, my son. So, are you still lost in your rational delusions?
Encontré a tu discípulo reventado de la vida.
Your disciple. I am afraid I have bad news.
I already expected the worst. He should already have come back.
Un poquito,
He
¿eh?
is dead, isn't he?
Yes, he is now. The epidemic took him.
Samuel steadily made donations to our cause. He would have rewarded you himself if you'd found me in that awful cemetery. Please accept this money.
Have you recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
If you propagate the devil's work, you'll perish by the devil's work. Such is the law of the Lord.
Confiesa, cabrón.
Tobias Whitaker, confess why you burnt those people alive.
I have done what no one was ready to do. I will smite the flesh of the unclean to protect the righteous.
You are just another heartless murderer, exploiting the epidemic to kill with impunity.
No! No.
No.
The only way to contain the spread is to strike at the source itself. The proliferating sick.
You're not the savior of London. You're just a glorified sadist.
I take no pleasure in this awful cleansing, Dr. Reed. I am only driven by the thousands of innocents I save each night.
Tú que vas a salvar.
Why did you send Samuel to the cemetery, Tobias? What did you see there?
I sent him on a vision. A dream of a dreadful and laughing queen covered with blood, sleeping with the dead and feeding on the fear of the dying.
Está colgadísimo, ¿eh?
A laughing queen dressed in blood. Tell me more.
This epidemic is her feast, the announcement of her return. Against her, science is no more than a child's toy.
But who is she?
She is the mother of harlots and abomination of the earth. She is Babylon, drunk on the blood of the saints.
Your disciple,
Adri,
Samuel,
el Eurotrack que lo
stole from the
juegas
dead
con el
and stole
teclado,
from the
tío.
cemetery. I have proof of his crime and proof of his death.
No! Samuel was the best of us. So devoted, so zealous. He gave all he had for the cause. He tirelessly preached the good word.
He defiled the dead with his petty thefts. That's how he
Buah, pero
financed
yo es que también lo
his
jugaba
grand
con
crusade.
Think what you will.
con teclado, tío, pero
When this city is saved,
me lo quería pillar
praised for his devoted
porque tiene
fortitude.
online ese juego y
He
tal.
walked boldly into the mouth of abomination.
Pero al final pillamos el Elder.
Your precious Samuel used you. He was an immoral crook.
If that's true, then he will be my burden to bear during this endless night.
Pierdes el volante, el coche en el taller. Madre mía, loco. Madre mía, Willy.
Why did you send Samuel to the cemetery, Tobias? What did you see there?
I sent him on a vision. A dream of a dreadful and
Que sí, que ya me contaste tu mierda, tío.
You sent a man to die because of a stupid vision.
No, a ver, que yo lo jugué.
I have heard enough of your
Lo tenía no
nonsense.
premium y el juego estaba muy guapo. Y el online creo que puedes... que haces convoys con la peña, tío. Pero bueno, para estar viciando así como está el disaster, que va tú, no aguanto yo. Esto está todo. Y esto está todo, ya me lo puedo comer, brother.
I have heard enough for tonight. Goodbye.
The walls of your home will not protect you. For there is no protection against malevolence and trickery.
¿Por dónde vine yo, brother? Por ahí no puedo ir, creo. Por ahí vine. Entonces voy por aquí. Me voy por aquí. ¿Dónde está la peña, tío? Me cago en todo. Me cago en todo. Este está sano. Pobrecilla, que está resfriada. Ven aquí. Ven con papi.
Good evening, my dear colleague.
Era para ver si molaba lo de jugar online y eso. Quiero
You look
curarte.
ill, Miss Wanderer. I wonder if your concoction will do the trick.
I have no doubt it will. But I'm not against a second opinion, Dr. Reed.
Well, there you have it. Take this remedy, but be discreet. It may damage your business otherwise.
Thank you.
Goodbye, Miss Wanderer. Perhaps we'll talk again.
Quita, no me mires, coño. Tiene que haber más peña por aquí. Mira, aquí hay uno. Todo reventado también. Ven aquí. Pequeñín.
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, all right? Now piss off.
Do you need assistance?
Please. Feeling tired these days.
There you go. Let's hope nobody steals it from you.
Very funny.
¿A ti ya te había curado, hijo fruta?
Goodbye, young man.
Pesadito eres, déjame vivir. Recuperado, recuperando. ¿Este quién es? El padre de Tobias. No le curé al final, tío. Vea por Dios, pobre padre de Tobias. Este está en casa de Dios. Este no sé ni quién es. Este tampoco lo sé. No anda por aquí cerca, creo. Pero no tengo la medicina. Voy a otra vez al cura, tío. Pesadito, míralo ahí. Ahora voy a por ti, que no tengo la neuralgia esa. Voy a curar al cura. Pobre cura, que me contó su vida y no le curé.
Good evening, Mr. Whitaker.
It's Father Whitaker, my...
Don't you fear getting sick yourself?
Faith gives me all I need, my son. If I must fall, then so be it.
No doubt your faith will prevail, but let me give you some extra protection against the devil's work. Medicine.
Blessed be your generosity, my son.
I have had enough for tonight. Goodbye.
Goodbye, brother. Vale, voy a hacer la del... neuralgia ese, como se llame. Papararara. Y va. Que resbalo. Es aquí. ¿Es aquí? Pues aquí. Es aquí. Y curando toda la peña, tío.
I'm cheap and I'm clean.
Que no sé por dónde voy.
Again, you pay for peace of mind. Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe? Come on, we can...
Good evening, Benjamin. Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
You don't seem well, Benjamin. Do you need any help?
I always feel ill, sir. It's like I'm never right.
I can try to help your body heal, sir. But you must stop destroying it.
The war destroyed me, Doctor.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
Vale, ¿quién me quedaba? Este tío que no tengo ni idea de quién es. Oh, vale, este ya sé dónde está en el cementerio. Y este... por ahí andará. Vamos al cementerio.
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
The walls of your home will not protect you.
Pero el cementerio estaba en Casa Dios. Ok. Deja de pegarme, malnacido. Venga ya por ahí. ¿Dónde está el cementerio? Creo que el cementerio es eso. Así a bote pronto, ¿eh? ¿Dónde está, señorito? ¿Quién es eso? La camelia. A ver, brother.
Good evening, Mr. Nethercott.
And good evening to you too, my good sir. Can I be of any help?
Do you need medical attention, sir?
It may be wise to let you prescribe me something. I don't feel like I should.
Toma el
I
remedio.
understand your appetite for words and macabre beauty, sir. But you should be more careful.
The nutrition of my mind is more important than my physical health. But I appreciate your concern, sir.
¿Ya vas a venir ya?
Have you not at...
No me interesa lo que me cuentes tú. Mira, te puedo matar, chaval. Date con ojo. Mucho ojo, ¿eh? Y ahora, este tío... que me queda... andaba por aquí, creo. Creo que andaba por aquí.
We found one! That's got hurt! Fuck!
Un ninja de la vida, chaval. Te metas conmigo. Vale, creo que es por aquí. Pensé que venían a por mí, pero no. Telepizza.
It's me again.
Leave me alone, I say, whoever you are.
Nivel 3. ¿Tengo nivel 3? No, ¿por qué? Porque soy un puto triste de la vida.
Goodbye for now.
Que te den, chaval, que te den. Te voy a mirar. Y voló. Y ahora, toman el hocico. Toman el hocico. Pesadito, ¿eh? La peña. Oye, 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 oye. Oye, boludo. Me sale toda esta peña, tío. Pesadito ya el tío, ¿eh? Además, para porque no tengo ni nivel. Vaya por Dios. ¿Qué? ¿Cuándo vas a venir, hombre, ya? ¡Abre la puerta!
Yes? What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
Acalorado estoy, como por el sol que mato.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
May I help you, child?
Pastor.
You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop, but I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
You seem to me a good soul, Vicar, but this is a personal matter.
Acalorado estoy.
My son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel, for I can be as silent as stone.
I've words for one departed. They're not for living ears to hear.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond.
Al final me da el cura este tío.
I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me.
Que no quiero hablar contigo, mierda seca.
Very well, priest. As you seem quite adamant.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what burdens you. With whom do you wish to speak?
She was my sister.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What happened to her?
It was an accident. A terrible, terrible accident.
Le mordí sin querer.
And how are you feeling, my son?
She died because of me. How do you think I feel?
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What would you like her to know?
I swear it wasn't me. You know me. I loved you. I could never hurt you. Please, forgive me.
You have been heard, my son, and your burden will lighten if your words are sincere. Go in peace now, and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
¿No se dan cuenta que tiene los ojos rojos así en plan chungo, tío?
Whatever happened on this dock is between my sister and I. It does not concern God at all.
Pues venga. Vámonos al hospital otra vez. Pero antes tentempié de rata.
I can't believe I'm doing this. I have this thirst for blood.
Ya buenas horas.
This is despicable.
¿Qué? ¿Ya van a venir a por ti o qué? Bueno, ya chifló este, tú. Pues son las formas de que yo te lo pregunté 50.000 veces. Mira. Anda ahí. ¿Quién eres tú, crack? Un mierdín, tío.
This is your doing. You made me this creature. What are you?
Y después volviste a escribir y te volví a preguntar.
You are our champion.
¿Qué eres? Dime qué eres.
I am the whitened bones and blackened soil. The land.
El mierdín es pálido esqueleto, tío.
Through thy veins.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly.
Y te pregunté, sí, 3 veces. Hasta vino Adri cantando por ahí.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the
Pues la Obregón.
iron spur.
El Obregón es oscuro malo. Oscuramente malo.
I've had enough of others making decisions
Ah, eso es lúgubre.
pretending to know how I should feel or behave. So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity? Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind? Maybe Edgar can help me with
Brilliant
this.
minds in London at Pembroke.
¿Por qué os gritáis? A ver, ¿qué pasa aquí? ¿Qué pasa aquí?
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCallum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the god.
Pero que esconderme si he matado a la mitad de tu pueblo, tío.
Leave him, Jonathan.
Lo jugaba antes, pero no me gusta ese juego,
This is
tío.
sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned. By the sacred stole, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
Muy Fortnite, andar pegando salticos por ahí. Hay que me disparan y saltar, tío. No, no, eso es de mariquitas. Yo como robo cosas y el pavo no dice ni mu. Sabe que le reviento la vida. Le hundo el pecho, como se ponga tonto.
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control. Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
We cannot have the people lose faith in this institution. This hospital is their only hope.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was Miss Harriet Jones. I found her room like a slaughterhouse. Blood everywhere. The duty nurse is taking care of the mess.
Very well. I'll help you.
Jonathan, please. I can't rely on anyone else. And this concerns you as it involves vampires. Someone has taken advantage of our more liberal tendencies here.
In what way?
Jonathan, I may turn my head when you or her ladyship indulge, but I will not allow this place to become a nest for street feeders.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became more beast than man.
Exactly. And now Guard of Prewen suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you realize what that could mean?
Parecía que no, pero sí.
Rest assured, I will protect you and your staff.
McCallum is a fanatic. The Guard will stop at nothing. You don't know what they're capable of, Jonathan.
Very well. Since I brought Mr. Hampton here, I will put an end to this.
Decir que lo voy a matar. Por cierto, ¿tú cómo estás, crack? Sanete, ¿eh? Voy a hablar contigo así de gratis.
I have a few questions.
I'd be delighted to help you if I'm able.
I just recently met the strangest creature in Whitechapel.
He
was immense. He mocked me and accused me of hypocrisy.
Perhaps it was a skull. London's streets are overflowing with them these days.
It was a vampire, all right.
but what kind, I'm not sure. He was large and very fast.
If you find anything more about this creature, the Brotherhood would greatly appreciate any information you could spare.
He was observing me with the obvious intent to do me harm. His very presence evoked a palpable sense of menace.
You need to be careful, Jonathan. You've no idea what this creature really is.
I recently tried to enter a church. It has been a very unpleasant experience.
The Brotherhood's research on the matter of faith and vampirism has proved somewhat insubstantial, to say the least.
Is this proof that I'm cursed in the eyes of the divine?
The wrath of the Almighty? There's no way of knowing. It could be subconscious guilt, or irrational fear, or deep-seated beliefs.
It's hard to explain in terms of science, that's for sure.
I'm sure Lady Ashbury will have far greater insight into this matter than little old me.
What exactly happened here while I was absent?
Hampton turned, quite violently as it happened. Lurking about, attacked Miss Jones. To say he created quite a commotion would be an understatement.
Are you sure it was Hampton that killed Miss Jones?
There was blood everywhere, but no body. And you know the state she was in. I fear for what he did with her. Hopefully he just hid the corpse.
How did the guard of Prewin come to hear of this?
McCallum has spies everywhere. He will jump at any opportunity to disparage the Brotherhood and show his contempt.
Who was that man in your office?
Geoffrey McCallum, actual leader of the Guard of Prewin. I suspect he's the man behind the rebirth of this old and dusty society.
¿Vas a responder de una vez o qué? ¿Vas a venir ya o no? Hombre, ya,
I'm here now, don't they?
I understand your need for blood and will not get in your way. But if you could refrain from feeding within these walls, it would go a long way to defending your case.
What do they hope to achieve?
Their ultimate goal is the eradication of all vampires in the country.
Hombre, ya,
They see you as a threat to mankind, Jonathan.
Por fin, déjame en paz. Vete por ahí.
Sean Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
Vamos a los muelles de San Blas.
What on earth happened here?
Pues se la comió, ¿eh? Bien comía, te lo digo. Sigue la sangre. Quita. Sigue la sangre. Aquí voló. Vale, no. La sacó hasta aquí. No sé quién es el Hampton ese. En verdad. Vamos a averiguar. Tú no serás, ¿no? Para, no disparéis que me vais a hacer daño. ¿Por qué tiras la granada allá abajo? Pum, dices si te la has tirado a ti, tonto que eres tonto. Tonto con ganas. Pues tírate la granada y me voy por abajo, tío. Déjame en paz, ya tomar por culo. ¿Se puede pasar? Que no, Lisa, que no. Mira, esa es mi coleguita. Voy así, despacito. Era mentira, despacito mis huevos. ¿Dónde estoy? ¿Dónde estoy, Lisa? ¿Dónde? Estoy aquí. Están por todos lados estos tíos. Hala. Tito, vete por ahí de fiesta. A tu casa. Y lo rompo todo. ¿Por qué? Porque puedo, ya está. Así. Así de ahí, sí. ¿Puedo subir ahí arriba? Hola. Hola, hola. Vale. Me parece bien. Bueno, puedo ir por aquí tranquilamente. Abrir la puerta. Mira, no hay nadie, pues a robar. Dejáis la puerta abierta, pues entonces, claro, me obligáis a robar. Uy, un desconocido. Voy a hablar con él. Hola, señor desconocido. Hola, te he dicho. Mira, es que te meto una patada en la cara que lo flipas. Te llamas Bot, ya sé quién eres.
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan Reed, that's who I am. And who are you?
No estoy robando. Nocilla. Sí que me apetece nocilla.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember it.
Pero tú qué vas a romper con esa cara de ese bigotillo, tío?
Are you some kind of vigilante patrolling these streets at night?
Something like that, but the police aren't in charge here. We are, see?
Pues date prisa, venga. Y diles que vengan ya.
So you're a concerned criminal, is that it?
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, are you? Fuck. You must have some balls.
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Digby. Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
I could kill you for saying that. But, nah. You've been a soldier. I can respect that.
So, tell me about your gang, then.
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The Wet Boot Boys work for me. All of them. Situation round here is better than other districts because of us. Because of me.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Things ain't that bad, thanks to us. We give people what they need, and we control this borough.
Well, you're not doing a very good job. People are still dying here like everywhere else.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time. And Edwina says if we can find more guns, we could be more efficient.
More efficient? Really? You should probably tell Edwina that guns are useless against diseases and infections.
Incredible. You know what? You're lucky she can't hear you right now. She's more smart than patient. My sweet queen of the docks.
Do you know where I can find Sean Hampton? I need to talk to him.
The sad saint. Why on earth do you want to talk to him?
He was one of my patients at the Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, yeah. I heard the poor bastard had been abducted by some cunt. You better ask Tom Watts. He knows Sean Hampton well.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Chachi para ti. A ver. Quita, tío. Mira la... Tía rara.
Good evening, miss. I am Dr. Reed. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you? What do you want?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor. From the Pembroke Hospital, actually.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I don't have any money for you leeches.
I'm not here for charity, Miss...
Miss Edwina Cox. So what do you want then? Fancy buying something from me, maybe?
No. Debe querer comprar de esa boina que me llevas.
What can you tell me about your work?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my wet boot boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know.
You're quite blunt, aren't you?
I like people who know what they want and say what they think. This is a time of great opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny.
I'm not interested in a career in the criminal underworld, Miss Cox.
Fair enough. Stay away from us then, if you don't want to get hurt or worse.
Since my return from the war, I don't feel that concerned by threats, knives, or even bullets, if you must know.
That's exactly what that stupid trade unionist claimed after he attacked one of us. Booth and I reminded him a bullet beats words every time.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your guard, you can be sure some arsehole will take advantage of you.
Really? Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
Bastards, all of them. This region only responds to violence and threats.
You sound like you're thinking of somebody in particular.
Take the gravediggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to steal from the dead.
Looting corpses in a mass grave. That is a new low.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
You still use your husband's name, Edwina. Why is that?
Why shouldn't I? He may be a bloody bastard, but I'm still his wife and his name means something round here.
Are you aware of what happened to him?
Yes. I'm sure he fought till the end and looked death in the eyes. The boys will mourn him. Except one of them, maybe.
Booth Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes. Tell me, Edwina, is the feeling mutual?
You have no idea how refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she needs. For once.
I'll take your word for it.
What is it, Doctor? A woman's not supposed to talk about these things.
I'm not that easily shocked, Miss Cox. You can speak freely about your lover if you so wish.
The poor bastard is good to me, if you must know. He makes me feel good. And that's a first.
So you're just like any other couple, after all, are you not?
Yeah, we're so ordinary that I'd put a bullet in his head if he ever cheated on me.
Tell me about the man you and Booth killed, Edwina.
The bastard killed one of us and received retribution. There's nothing else to say.
What happened exactly?
I don't know and I don't care. One of ours was killed by that communist bastard, but he didn't brag for long.
So you have no idea what really happened, but you executed him anyway.
No one messes with the wet boot boys, Doctor. This is our territory and this is our law.
And your conscience is clear. You kill without hesitation.
Violence is an efficient tool, Dr. Reed, when used properly.
So you decide who lives and who dies, just like that?
Yes, Doctor. Just like that. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm saying it's my way of dealing with troublemakers.
Qué malota eres, eh?
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
The sad saint? I heard he was mugged or something.
Yes, he was. But he left hospital recently.
You don't say. Well, I suppose it's good news for the homeless and the useless. Ask them, they must know something.
Can I see what you have to sell?
As long as you have money, I'll show you all I have.
Enséñame una tetilla. No me interesa nada, tú. Solo quiero opio.
Pleasure, sir.
Que no me sigas, pesada.
Since we've seen any new faces round
You again. What do you want?
Tell me about the man you killed, Booth. What happened?
One of us had been killed, so we had to retaliate. That's the whole story.
There has to be more to it than that.
No, really. One of us got killed, so the killer had to die. That's how things have always been done round here. No one gives a shit.
Are you so heartless that you could pull the trigger and kill someone without even blinking?
Have you looked around recently? Do you really think one more body will make a difference?
Do you know Edwina suspects you to be unfaithful?
Edwina's the one who asked to be called Mrs. Cox, even though Clay hadn't touched her for such a long time.
You have not answered my question.
She's a passionate woman. I've no doubt she'll shoot me down if I ever betray her, but that's not going to happen. I love her as she is.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Venga, crack.
The sewer dog's fault, they say. Then the
Calla un poco, Calla un poco. Que te hundo el pecho. Ven aquí, rata, ¿dónde vas con tu vida?
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Mark my words, Kiss. These murders are
Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
I'm a tracker.
Pobrecito, agotado. Ven aquí, borrachuzo.
A vampire hunter.
Good evening, sir.
Whatever.
Don't you recognize me? We met a few nights ago.
Don't take it personally. I spent a lot of energy forgetting what I did the night before.
Yes, you had definitely drunk too much then as well. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I'm Dyson Delaney. I'll try to remember you. This time.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Delaney?
I drink. I drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night. And then I drink some more.
Aye.
Why do you drink so much?
Maybe it's because I prefer dying slowly. Death can be so abrupt. Personally, I like to see mine coming at my own pace.
You sound very sad, sir.
That's because I am, Doc.
Don't you work at all?
I'd love to, but I don't have the time. Didn't I tell you? Drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly. So joyful.
No reason at all to rejoice, then? Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
All right. Go on.
A few years ago, when I believed a resolute man could change things around here for good, a tragedy occurred nearby.
What kind of tragedy?
It was a bomb. Bomb that exploded and killed many people. Metal and blood everywhere. Shouts, fire, broken window of the shoe shop, the torn street light.
You lost people you loved that day, didn't you?
I've lost everything. But you know what the worst part is? I don't even remember where it happened. I've drunk so much to forget it. Now I can't remember where it was. I can't pay my homage to the dead.
I'm sorry, Mr. Delaney.
It's okay. If you ever find the place, just leave a flower for me there. Even if you tell me where it is. I'm not sure I'd memorize it.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town?
How dare you say so?
Why are you so cynical?
Cynicism is the polite way to express it.
No
Let me tell...
Another Is there...
How dare...
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
I really don't know. I heard he'd been abducted. I don't know if he's back.
Who could tell me then?
About the sad saint. I'll try asking Tom what's about him.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
Había una moza aquí, ¿dónde está?
wet boots keeping things straight, these parts will be running completely amok.
Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed any suspicious activity or strange events recently?
And what do you define as a strange event? More to the point, who are you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton, vampire hunter extraordinaire and warden of the East End.
A vampire hunter? Really?
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm not. The bloodsuckers exist, and they're close.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science? Well, I'll be glad to enlighten you.
What can you tell me about this neighborhood?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham? Oh boy. It's a shame I wasn't around to protect him.
It's impossible to protect everyone. The violence seems endemic in this part of town.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack Gillingham was killed by a vampire. These evil rodents are spreading like a plague.
So, how exactly are you protecting these people? I'm curious.
I patrol late at night, investigating anything unusual. I try and encourage people to stay indoors, but people are careless.
Can I help in any way?
Actually, yes. I plan to put up posters to alert the population to the vampire threat.
Are you asking me to paste posters about vampires around the docks?
If you wouldn't mind. If you did that, then I can focus on my patrols.
How do you identify a vampire?
It's simple, really. They can't stand daylight. They're afraid of garlic and holy symbols. They also cannot enter a house without being invited.
Have you ever killed one of these creatures? Yourself, I mean.
Of course I have. What kind of question is that? It's a dirty business, believe me.
Have you heard of the Guard of Priwen?
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my taste, but they do let anyone join.
Were you ever tempted to join the Guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary militia.
So you hunt alone? That sounds risky.
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry and follow certain patterns. It's just a matter of observation and patience.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you
Pues diles que vengan ya, hombre.
Sad saint.
Te voy a ir a guardar ahora.
He should be at his night asylum at this hour, but I cannot tell you how to find it. Sorry.
Really? Why is that?
It's nothing personal, Doctor. I'm sure your intentions are good, but people who sleep there, they have plenty of reasons to hide.
I could make you tell me, but I respect your refusal. You really believe Sean is a saint, don't you?
All I will say is this. Gossip has it that when he was a child, he was molested. By a priest of all people. Funny thing is, though,
Ahora te digo,
it only
que no
strengthened
me
his
acuerdo.
faith.
Bélgica contra no sé quién.
Maybe at least you can tell me who could help me find him.
Tell you what, go and chat with Tom.
O Inglaterra.
He's a bartender and good judge of character. If he
Uno de
talks to
esos.
you, then it's fine by me.
Goodbye, and good hunting, Mr. Throgmorton.
Encontrar una casa rápido, ¿eh? Pero no te preocupes, ahora abro desde el otro lado. Mientras veo el partido. A ver. Vamos a ver. Táctica. Caldero de sangre. Más dañito, ¿eh? Pero... me gusta más la sangre. Más salud, me parece bien la salud. ¿No? Estos están estables. Solo hay un tío bueno, porque no los conozco. Aquí están sanetes. Bueno, hay uno que se ha muerto. Sentenciado. ¿Quién le ha sentenciado? ¿Le he sentenciado yo? Seguramente. Te digo yo que no. Y solo hay uno que va a reventar. Pero bien reventado, ¿eh? Me he cargado dos, y es que soy mala gente. Y aquí no conozco a nadie, así que está estable. Pues vamos a dejarlo por aquí. Y mañana más. Chao gente, gracias por pasaros.